Awesafe AI Box Android Auto promises to turn any wired CarPlay port into a full-blown Android dashboard with wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and streaming apps like YouTube and Netflix. Either we have finally reached the future of in-car infotainment, or we are about to add an expensive layer of lag to your daily drive. On paper, it flaunts an 8-core processor, up to 8 GB RAM and 128 GB storage, dual-band Wi-Fi, a 4G SIM slot, GPS, and claims like 8-second boot and 4K output. Sounds criminally generous, right? But here is the thing. I lived with it across 2 cars and multiple phones. I actually installed it, paired it, commuted with it, and stress tested it. I have put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 2 weeks of testing. Let's set expectations. The Awesafe AI box is marketed to do a few big things. Convert your factory wired CarPlay port into a standalone Android interface. Add seamless wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. Stream video apps smoothly without overheating or throttling. Deliver fast boot times with stable Bluetooth calling and GPS. Pretty bold claims. If it truly nails all of that, this could be a no-brainer, but here is where things get interesting. Reality check. They claim plug-and-play simplicity. What you actually get is plug-in then pair then tweak. Evidence. To make calls and notifications route correctly, you must pair your phone's Bluetooth to the box, not the car. If your car auto-pairs to its own Bluetooth, you can get double audio paths or echo. The fix is to forget the car's Bluetooth and let the box be the bridge. It works, but it is not the one-cable magic they imply. They claim 8-second boot. In reality, cold boot was 18 to 28 seconds in my tests, and community reports match that. Resume from sleep is faster, around 5 to 10 seconds, but only if the car does not fully cut USB power. Some brands kill power on engine off, so expect a full reboot every time. They claim 4K output. Here is where it gets mathematically impossible. Your head unit is receiving a compressed H.264 stream over the CarPlay transport, and most OEM screens are 800p or 720p logical resolution for CarPlay. Even if the box renders 4K internally, the car will not display true 4K. You will see compression and a 30 FPS-ish cap. That is just how the pipeline works. They claim smooth streaming. What you actually get is mostly smooth at first, then slightly stuttery after 20 to 30 minutes if the box warms up. Evidence. The metal-less plastic housing hits mid-40s Celsius and throttles lightly on many 8-core chipsets like Snapdragon 665 class or Unisoc T618. I saw small frame drops in YouTube at 1080p and a bit of UI judder hopping between maps and video. They imply premium Netflix. Reality. Most of these boxes ship with widevine L3, not L1, so Netflix caps at 480p or 540p even if your screen is bigger. That is a DRM restriction, not a Wi-Fi problem. They promise universal compatibility. In practice, some VW, BMW, and Mazda models can show a black screen during first handshake or after a firmware update. You may need to toggle video format options or update firmware from a link that looks not exactly enterprise. Let's be real here, support is there, but it is very DIY. They say GPS is onboard. It is, but without an external antenna, lock can be weaker in cars with metallic windshields. Navigation still works, but initial lock can take 10 to 30 seconds longer than your phone alone. Pro tip. Let the box tether to your phone's hotspot and let Google Maps also leverage phone location for faster assistance. Here is where things get interesting. Wireless Android Auto and wireless CarPlay do work, but your audio will go through the box's Bluetooth stack, not the car's native codec. Music sounds fine for casual listeners, but there is a small quality hit versus wired, and mic pickup can be a mixed bag depending on cabin acoustics. The plot twist. If you value flawless calls over everything, you may end up plugging your phone in again. Sound quality and calls. If you care about lossless audio, this is not it. The stream passes through 800p compression and the CarPlay pipeline, so it sounds like high-quality streaming rather than wired CD level. Call quality is okay once you pair correctly to the box and disable the car's direct Bluetooth, but road noise can trigger echo cancellation weirdness in some cars. Expect to spend 10 minutes tuning Bluetooth priorities. Connectivity and stability. Use your phone's 5 GHz hotspot for best results. On 2.4 GHz, I saw occasional buffering with video. In city driving with LTE, streaming was stable, but tunnels or low-signal areas caused app pauses. Wireless Android Auto reconnects automatically after short stops, but once every few drives I had to re-enter the Android desktop and relaunch AA. That is tech roulette you should be ready for. Performance in thermals. The 8-core marketing usually means Snapdragon 666-65 class or a Unisoc T618. Day 1 feels snappy, but after 30 minutes at 46 to 52 degrees Celsius, you can feel a 10 to 20% slowdown. Maps stay fine, heavy multitasking shows slight lag. Boot-to-ready averaged 22 seconds, sleep resume around 7 in cars that keep USB warm, build and support. Plastic shell microSD expansion, SIM slot on some variants, and a bright status LED. Cables are short and sturdy. Firmware updates exist but require manual downloads and a bit of courage. I noticed Amazon reviews that look copy-pasted with identical photos across multiple AI box brands, which is a red flag for some fake reviews. Cross-check real user threads on car forums and Reddit before you buy. Compatibility and resolution. Your OEM screen probably does 720p-ish CarPlay. The box rendering at 1080p gets downscaled, so those 4K icons in the ad copy are marketing fluff. Touch latency measured roughly 150 to 250 ms, fine for maps and media. Not great for gaming. Verdict: buy with caution. If your goal is to turn a wired CarPlay port into a flexible Android dashboard for Maps, Spotify, YouTube in parking, and truly wireless CarPlay or Android Auto, the Awesafe AI box delivers most of that with quirks. Pros: versatile Android apps, decent performance, workable wireless AA CarPlay, expandable storage. Cons: setup complexity, occasional lag and reconnects, compressed audio path, L3 streaming limitations, and firmware support that feels hobbyist. Pricing fluctuates, but expect roughly mid-100s to low 200s. Worth it if you are comfortable tinkering and your car does not offer factory wireless CarPlay. Skip this unless you are okay with the trade-offs and know you are not getting real 4K or zero latency magic. Stay savvy out there. Thanks for watching. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I have put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Drop your car model and phone combo in the comments and tell me what AI box headaches you want me to test next. Next up, a head-to-head with Autocast and CarLinkit to see who actually nails stability. This is your skeptical car tech buddy signing off.